everyone, my name is Ayu Grace Octavia Sinaga. Today I would like to tell you about the background of the story. The title of story that I want to tell you is A Horseman in the Sky by Beers. The history of story is the Civil War from 1861 until 1865 was one of the most significant events in American history. The Union victory against the rebellious states ensured that the United States would remain a unified nation and ended the institution of slavery. The war forms the central thematic element in a number of Pierce's stories, and these works are generally considered the most important in the corpus of Civil War literature. The cultural background is A Horseman in the Sky focuses on the way in which a single family can be destroyed by war, and that this destruction extends farther than the family members who are secretly involved in actively fighting in it. In this story, a father and a son find themselves taking different sides in the Revolutionary War, and this leads to the son killing his father in the name of the Union. After this murder, his young man, Carter Dulles, goes slowly mad, unable to cope with having chosen patriotism over love for his father. The issue of veteran mental health was very important to Bierce. The theme of story is Civil War revisionism. Bierce published this story in 1889, nearly 30 years after shots fired at Fort Sumter ignited the Civil War. Having volunteered with the Union forces at age 19, Bierce had plenty of first-hand eyewitness experience with the reality of war, and he never played it for mythic hero status in his writings. The story has compare and contrast the relationship between the development of culture with current culture. Culture stories with current culture now. In 1819s, the Pledge of Allegiance is introduced into public schools as a tribute to those who died in the Civil War fighting for the unity of the nation. But today, the Pledge of Allegiance is seen to have different significance among various groups. To some, it represents support for traditional American values. To others, national solidarity in the face of foreign aggressions. To yet others, state-enforced political conformity. And in 1860s, most Americans live and work on farms, and 1890s, Americans are rapidly moving to cities and factory towns as the American economy becomes industrialized. But today, the population of the United States is overwhelmingly urban, with the economy in a transition to a basis in service and information technologies. I think that's all that I can tell you about the background of A Horseman in the Sky. Thank you.